Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about the challenge of challenges. Okay? Now, me personally, I am so sucky at maintaining habits. So for me, the best way to at least kickstart a habit is to start challenges. The problem that I have is once my challenge is up, I fall off. So I wanted to discuss this challenge that I'm currently doing. This is a 7-day water cleanse. So basically, it's pretty self explanatory, but just to be clear, every single month I take 7 days and I drink nothing but water. I don't drink alcohol, juice, tea, coffee, Ensure, whatever else is out there to drink. I don't drink none of that. It's just strictly water. Now, the top of 2023, I said to myself, this was something that I wanted to do in January. So I spoke with a friend and I was like, yo, I want to do this water challenge. Do the water challenge with me. So my friend did the water challenge with me and it was cool. And I felt pretty good about it. I felt accomplished. But then after I was starting to feel myself a little bit and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to see if I can do this every single month for a week. Like every week and every single month. So I've had success so far, and I am close to the end, and I'm very, very proud of myself because to do this for the entire year, even though it's like 1 week a month, I think is commendable for me. So now I'm thinking about next year. Like, obviously, I'm going to keep the challenge going until the end of this year, but I'm not going to take it into 2024. But I do hope that with me doing this for a year, it's definitely improved my water intake just in general. Because I've always drank water, but I definitely could have used more water. So I was able to definitely improve my water intake in that way. So now I was just looking at the progress. I was looking at my calendar and I was just looking at all the dates and how far I've come. And I wanted to actually take this opportunity to say to anybody out there that a win is a win. A win is a win. Whether it's a small win and it might not look like anything to anyone else, I feel like it's important for us to celebrate our wins. I think that when we celebrate our small wins, it motivates us to accomplish bigger wins. And I think that it's just, fuck it, we ball. Because we weren't doing it before. So if we are able to commit to at least that challenge, that's a big deal. Especially for someone like me who finds it hard to hold up habits. I do small challenges like this specifically because it's hard for me to hold up habits. So I feel like if I'm doing it in challenge form and then I continue to stretch it, then it'll eventually become a part of my regular lifestyle. And I think that that is something that is a possibility. I think that sometimes people put too much pressure on themselves to be consistent, that when they fall off, they feel so much worse about themselves. So if you are not able to hold a habit down, then maybe start off by doing small challenges and just see how it can be for you. And even if you have to fall off for a bit, make sure you're going back at some point. I think that's a win. And I think that it would be so much more convenient for us and so much more rewarding if we do it that way, just because we know that we're still approaching a goal. We're still approaching a goal. And the more you do the challenge, the more it may become second nature. Like I said, I've been doing this water challenge for a minute. And even when I'm not on my water cleanse, I'm still drinking water as well as I should be. And, you know, I have some other things maybe for 2024 that I want to challenge myself, do a challenge. And I think that that is the way that I will be able to build habit. And I think that that is a way that other people should look into building habits. I feel like we put so much pressure on ourselves to build habits that when we don't, we feel like we failed. And, you know, there might be people around us who have built habits and they don't make it easy for us because, you know, to them, we're lazy. To them, we're not trying hard enough. To them, you know, we're not motivated. We're not about shit. And it's not even always about that. Sometimes it's just hard. Sometimes we're not motivated. Sometimes life be lifing and we just not into the challenge at the time or the habit at the time. And then sometimes it'll cause us to fall off. I've had many of these situations like that. I've done 2-week challenges, and then once the 2 weeks is up, it's like, okay, cool. I've tried to do certain things. I've gone like a month and it's like, okay, yeah, this is nice. And then, you know, you slip off one day and then all of a sudden your whole thing is thrown off. So for me, slow and steady win the race, and I do things little by little. I think we need to take that pressure off of ourselves and really celebrate those small wins. Whatever those wins are, celebrate those wins every time you achieve them, because that just gives you motivation to want to collect more wins. And don't make anybody feel like your wins are too small to celebrate. Even if you're celebrating the same win over and over and over, do not let anybody make you feel like you're not worth celebrating. You will always be worth celebrating. So if nobody's gonna celebrate you, always make sure to celebrate yourself.